Hey, hi, how you doing? It's your brother Backpack, or Backpack OMG, back with another YouTube video, and by the title, I think you could tell. This story time is about how back in the 10th grade, I had to hold something for my friend, and almost turned out fucking horrible. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and comment on your favorite part below. And yeah, let's just get right into the shit. So yeah, this story time takes place back in 10th grade. It's just another regular day of school. Woke up at 5:30, and I kind of had like a weird sense of calmness this day. But hitting the snooze button, dreading the idea of going to school. I wasn't thinking about anything except just getting through the day. But my phone buzzed, and just I was about to get out of bed, it was a text from one of my homies, Jordan, and he's like, "Yo, Backpack, bro. I need a huge favor. Can you hold something for me just for the day? I'll pay you back." And I'm like, "What?" Like cause I'm still waking up at this point. So I rubbed my eyes and I replied like, "Yo, like what is it? Like what you need me to hold?" My homie Jordan was always into something, and we'd been boys since middle school. So like I kind of just trusted him, bro. Like that's my dog. You feel me? And still, I had no idea like what kind of favor had been in mind. And after a couple of minutes, another text came in. And like by the time I'm like in the bathroom, like brushing my teeth, about to hop in the shower, and he's like, "Yo, I need you to hold my carts, 15 of them. I can't bring them home today." Bro, I sat up and I was like, "What the fuck? 15? Bro, 15 carts, bro?" Like I knew Jordan was the plug, bro. I knew he was dealing and shit. But I didn't realize how much he was moving at once, bro. Like, my gut was telling me just like, yo, like, no, bro, no. But the part of me that didn't want to let down my boy, bro, it kicked in, bro. And I hesitated for a minute. And then I thought, like, yo, how bad could it be? Like, it's just a school day, and I'll pass it to him back tomorrow morning before we enter school. So I'm like, all right, bro, I got you. I texted him that, and I'm like, yo, just give it to me at the park. And there was like a park 5 minutes away from the school. Most people would chill there, smoke there. People would get right there. And yeah, people would just chill there until school started, and they would start walking. But yeah, I threw on my clothes, just some basic stuff. I had on uniform at the time, so nothing too crazy. My mom was in the kitchen. She was lucky distracted by the news, but she was making me some breakfast. We were all chilling. Then I ate my breakfast. She looked at me. She's like, "Yo, you ready for school?" I'm like, "Yeah." Yeah, I gave her that usual like grunt, like fuck, like I'm not trying to go to school, but yeah. I try I try to shake off the fact that I'm holding on to a felony worth of carts in my book bag. But the more I thought about it, is the more anxious I would get, dude. Like, fuck. Because I don't think you guys understand. In Florida, one cart, right, is like suspension for 2 weeks. I have 15 in my book bag. like, like what? Dude, like, bro. So yeah, my mom drops me off at the park. She's like, "Have a good day." I'm like, "Yeah, bye-bye." I see Jordan at the entrance, and he's like leaning up against the wall, and he's using his backpack like slung over his shoulder. Looked kind of weird. And I went up to him, and he looked happy to see me. And I'm like, "Yo, you sure about this, bro?" Like, cause I was already starting, I was already starting to have second thoughts. He's like, "Relax, bro. It's just one day. I'll get them after school. My mom's not gonna check me after school anymore. I'll just get them after school, and no one's even gonna notice." I'm like, all right. He unzipped his bag, and that's when I saw them. It was like neatly packed in a plastic container, and there were 15 carts. My stomach was doing flips at this point because I didn't want to seem like I was backing out when he handed it to me, but fuck. I stuffed the container so deep into my bag, I put it underneath my textbooks and my gym clothes. And he looked at me, he's like, "All right, I'm trusting you, bro." And I'm like, fuck, like, fuck. So yeah, I dap him up, and we just started heading up into school. Like, we started walking to school, and yeah, we're just talking about everything, like how his mom is doing, how his family's doing, school, girls, talking about everything. And I don't know, man. Like,
like my gut just, I felt so anxious that whole day, bro.
So yeah, I was chilling through second period, and then after second, things with my school is that we have these things every week. It's called A week, and then there's B week. So A week, this is gonna be so much, but I'm gonna try and sum it down as fast as I can. You have a day and a B day. A day, it would be your first period, and it would be first through fourth, right? And then your B day would be fifth through eighth. But they changed it up my 11th grade year. So basically, like, your first period, you would have it every day. And then, like, your A day would be first through fourth. And then B day would be first through seventh. Yeah, so try and understand what's happening, right? So today is my A day, and after second period, we went to lunch. And oh my God, I don't know what it was, but everything just started to go south after lunch. Like, I was sitting in the back of my math class, and I overheard a conversation between two girls and another guy behind me, and they were whispering about how someone just recently got busted with like carts and like a bunch of like nick and shit, and like the administration was like on high alert on everybody, not only like the middle schoolers, but especially the high schoolers. And yeah, you know what? I started fucking panicking because, of course, today of all days, they'd be cracking down. Oh my fucking God, dude. Such an idiot. I could feel like my pulse start to race, dude. Like, not even gonna lie. And my mind went to sheer overdrive because I already have anxiety. And hearing that is like, fuck, bro. I had 15 carts in my bag. 15 carts, and I tried to act natural, but now I was actually starting to sweat thinking about like so many ways this could go wrong. Because I don't know if you guys know, but 15 carts, that's straight to fucking jail. Like, no bap, bro. I figured that, like, I just have to stay calm and make it through the next few periods, and I'd be completely fine. As the bell rang, I packed my shit up. I went to my last period of the day, which was fourth period. And I don't know, like, I couldn't shake the feeling that something bad was going to happen. And yeah, like, the rest of the day kind of went by, like, in a daze. Like, I'm barely even paying attention to class at this point. Like, every teacher I looked at, every administrator that walked past me, I started, like, fucking panicking. Like, dude, like, holy shit. So, I'm chilling in fourth period, and I'm like, yo, the day is finally fucking over. Like, everything is good. The bell finally rings. Like, I thought I was in the clear. I grabbed my bag, and I made a beeline for the fucking front doors, bro. I just need to get off of this campus right now with all these drugs. All I kept saying to myself, I just need to get outside, meet Jordan, hand the carts, and that's it. Meet Jordan, hand the carts, and that's it. Meet Jordan, hand him the carts, that's it. And dude, as I was making my way down the main hallway, I noticed something that made my stomach twist, bro. Like, oh my God. Like, oh my God. So, in order to get out the school, you have to go through, like, either a building or, like, you guys don't know what that is, but you have to go to a certain, like, main office building, or you could come from the side where the buses are, but there's an exit, and that exit usually would have two security guards, but they would let everybody else, like, go. They'd be like, hey, da, 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 talk to you, and then there's let everybody go, like, at the assigned time, which was 2:10. But they weren't letting people go. And there weren't security guards. There was two fucking assistant principals standing in front of the gate that lets the kids in, randomly pulling students aside and checking their fucking bags, bro. They were checking everybody's book bags one by one, asking questions, checking for fucking contrabands, bro. Like, what the fuck? I froze mid-step and my whole body went cold. And I know it was in my bag, dude. And if they checked me, it would have been fucking over.
I slowed down my pace a bit though, because I'm like, bro, I'm walking past these niggas. I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to think fast, and I considered like turning around, but that would be too suspicious because they would be like, oh, why is he turning around while we're searching all these people? Let's search him. I'm like, fuck it. So I just kept my head down and I kept walking. I kept walking. I kept walking. And I was hoping I'd slide through unnoticed, bro. But as I got closer to the exit, I saw Mr. Hernandez. Like, he was a guy. All right, that makes sense. He glanced up straight at me, and I kept walking, trying not to panic, bro. And I heard him call out, bro. He's like, hey, you, stop for a second. And my heart, dude, my heart was beating so fast. And I kind of forced like a little smile, like trying to act like I didn't have a care up in the world. Like there's not 15 fucking felonies in my book bag. And I was like, hey, yeah, what's up? Like, you good? He said something like, we're doing random checks today, and I need to see what's in your bag right now. And he said that calmly, but I was like, fuck. 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 I tried to think of an excuse, like, real fast, like, just to get me, like, anything just to get me out of this. And I said some bullshit like, oh, yo, I'm running late. I have to meet my mom right now. I have a dentist appointment. Like, hoping that he just let me go, but he's like, nah. He wasn't buying it. And like, yo, like, he was not buying it, like, at all. And he also mentioned to take off my bag. And, like, bro, oh my God. I could literally feel the sweat forming on my forehead by now. And I was slowly taking out my book bag because, like, I just knew there's nothing I could do. This nigga caught me red-handed, and I should have never held these fucking carts, bro. So I'm, like, taking off my shoulders and shit, and my hands are shaking, dude. I'm shaking, but, like, my face is calm. But, like, the inside, though, I was fucking freaking out. 15 carts? That's not something you just could explain away, dog. And he unzipped my book bag and he started just going through this whole shit. The first thing he pulled out was my history textbook, which is like, okay, yeah. Followed by like my hoodie, my gym clothes, all that shit. And I watched his hands move my stuff around. And he was itching closer and closer to the bottom, literally where the carts were. And my mind was racing. Like, what was I going to say once he finds them? Like, there's no fucking shot that I'm getting out of this free. Like, there's no way, bro. Just as his hand reached the plastic container and he was about to pull it out, I saw Miss Foster wave over at him, and she was dealing with other kids because I think she found shit on them. And she kind of like, she basically needed help, like, sorting shit out because they found a fuckload of shit, which was way more than what I had, apparently. And Mr. Hernandez, he paused, he zipped up back my bag, put everything back in there neatly, and without even fucking knowing, he said, you're good. Be careful out there. And I was in shock, bro. Like, I could not believe what was happening, bro. And one more second, and I would have been fucking done. I mumbled the bit. I was like, yeah, thanks, sir. And I just walked out the fucking campus, bro. Like, bro. Once I got outside, I spotted Jordan waiting near the parking lot, which is at the park too, completely unaware of what the hell just happened. I marched over to this nigga. I opened my bag, and I gave this nigga all the cards, bro. I'm like, dude, never again am I holding shit for you again. With my voice shaking with anger and relief. I'm like, yo, I almost got fucking caught. And they were doing checks, man. And, bro, Jordan just, like, grinned and shrugged it off. He's like, see, but like, you made it, bro. I told you you'd be fine. I'm like, bro, nigga, are you serious, bro? Like, I didn't even have the energy to argue with him because he gave me, like, 4 cards because I was holding it for him. And that was my prize. So I just shook my head, just still trying to, like, understand what the fuck happened. And I realized, like, that one small favor could have turned into a huge ass mess. Never again, my nigga. Never again, bro. So yeah, I went home, smoked my carts, still processing that. To this day, I'm still processing that because I don't think you guys understand how bad that could have been. Like, that could have actually been horrible. Like, you probably wouldn't even be hearing a backpack right now. Like, but yeah, that's the story time, guys. And moral of the fucking story: if your friend needs you to hold 15 fucking carts, say no. I don't care if you knew that guy since birth. Say no, bro. Because you don't know what the fuck you're getting into. You don't know if you could get searched. You don't know if you could be at the wrong place, wrong time. You just don't know, bro. And like, I wouldn't want that happening to any of you, for real. And yeah, that's really it. That's a story time. I killed all those cards in like 3 months. Like, it low-key like lasted a minute, but yeah, that was I was 10th grade me, bro. Like, yeah, guy was fucking dumb as shit. But yeah, that's the story, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this story. Be sure to like, comment if you have any story times that is similar to this one. I'll 100% be sure to read them. And yeah, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, let me know your favorite part down below. And yeah, I'll see you all later, my little backpacks. Love you all.